Hi everyone, it's Karen and I'm back with my design team package for the month of February for AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. And I will leave links in the description box below to Kim's store, and I would love for you to go over and have a look at all the beautiful things. She's just uploaded some brand new laces into the shop, and we've got sneak peeks as the designers of things that are coming and some new blings. If you also sign up for the Instagram, you will get sneak peeks of what's been just put in the store, and also sign up for into the Facebook group, and then you'll get to see, you won't miss any of the new designs that the designers have uploaded in order to inspire you, and how we use all the beautiful trims, laces, materials, papers, and all the goodies that Kim has in the shop. I will also leave links in the description box below for the Facebook group and the Instagram, and also for each of the designers that are currently designing for AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. So what's in this gorgeous bag, first of all, that she sent me? Just so yummy. This beautiful trim that I think is sold out right now, but I'm sure she's trying to get that back in because that is a really big seller. One of her beautiful handmade flowers, which I know she sells in groupings in the shop. You'll have to go and have a look. Beautiful trim and laces and doilies, which she carries in the shop. And this is fabric that she has, different random fabrics that she carries as well that you will find in the shop. This is a piece that I think that she has had made for her. Someone has crocheted this and this image, but she sometimes has images in the shop as well. And then the back has this lovely bridal trim, which I know she carries in the shop. And again, one more of her flowers. As a designer and I'm in charge of all the social media, so I do all the uploading to Instagram. Kim keeps me busy with all the beautiful things that she is constantly putting in the shop. It's just so wonderful, and you just want to have a look all the time. So she has sent me my laces for the month of February. She has sent them on this beautiful, and I think, yeah, there's an image on here. So what she's done is she's wrapped all these laces onto a beautiful image, and then she's put beautiful stick pins in the laces, and she's put this little snippet on the side here with one of her gorgeous, gorgeous pink hearts with the bling. And these are a regular in the shop. They do sell out, but they are usually restocked as soon as she can. And bulb pins, which she carries in the shop, which are so fun because they're great for putting on these little snippets and pinning them onto your projects, or on a gift of some laces to someone like this. So pretty. And also she has sent me a package with 4 of her beautiful handmade flowers to use on some of my projects, which is always fun because I love making flowers, but I also love receiving the flowers. I'm not going to take them out of the package because you can see the beauty of them there. They're layers and layers of yumminess. She's put buttons and the beautiful bling that she carries. She carries buttons and, of course, these blings in the shop, and beautiful laces, trims, of fabric, pieces of wedding dresses, and you will find all of that in her shop. And you will love, if you ordered a package of her flowers, I believe they come in sets of 4 like this. This is how they would come packaged to you. So they're beautifully packaged. She does a really nice job, and she has a really beautiful shop. So it's worth going over and having a look. The first lace is already sliding off of there, so let's have a look at that one first. Beautiful stick pin on there that I could embellish even further or use it like that. This is a really pretty, looks very vintagey, this lace. Just checking to see if I can tell. This is the right side on this lace. This one has, the reason I say that is because this side has a lot more of the stitching noticeable on it, and it has more texture, but in this case, I feel that it's the smoother, more delicate side that looks to be the right side. And this is a lovely about 1.5 inch flat lace. These can easily be gathered to use in your projects as well, but also the flat lace is a really nice option. The next, I'll put these pins aside so I don't lose them. The next one on this picture is, with this another pretty stick pin, is a double lace. This is different than the double lace that I had, I think it was last month or maybe November. I had a double lace. This is a different one. And so there are two different laces here layered over top of each other. The top one is more of a cream lace and the bottom one more of a beige. And I love cream and white, and cream and beige and white and beige all looks just so beautiful together, very vintagey looking. And this one has a beautiful pattern on the bottom. One has this lovely scallop on the bottom, so this would gather up if you even wanted to disconnect these, which I often do. This would gather into a gorgeous flower because that would be your edge. And then this one on the top is also got a beautiful print on it. So together it makes a gorgeous piece. You can also take this top piece off. They come off really easily. There's usually there's a thread that runs through it, and on one side the thread will look like it's doubled over and much more difficult to get at, and on the other side it will look like a single thread. And let's just see if this one is as easy to do as the last one I had. It takes maybe a little bit to get it going, but because I know I love to use these laces separately, I don't mind showing you. So there's that thread I was talking about. It runs through this little sheer piece that holds them together. And once you get a hold of it, if you give it, let's see if it'll cooperate. So there we go. And see, it just pulled, and now this is just pulling back. And these two laces are separating into two pieces. So if you ever want to separate them and use them separately, doing so is super, super easy. And you can even just do it for the length. I often just do it for the length that I need. And then I leave the rest gathered with the top on it so that you have both options available to you. Tucked in here is this looks like tea stained or coffee stained lace piece. And so it's really pretty. I just love the leaf trim, and I love this mesh in the middle. And this can easily be cut into pieces to be used on a project. I can see easily cutting it here where this big flower and these sleeves and that are on the top, and then using this piece even separately, or using that with the bottom piece on it. So I'm sure I'll find somewhere to use that. And again, it fits beautifully into this collection because it's very vintagey looking. Slide the bottom one off next. This is a cotton trim, again with a beautiful stick pin on it. This one is really lovely, a beige color again. And the cotton trims are just really, really nice. They cut the same as a doily. You can cut them anywhere along through the threads, and so you can use these individual little pieces here, or you can use the whole thing. It's about 1.5 inches wide, and so it's very versatile. And these ones, I mean, even if, like, often if you gather them down the center, you can get a really pretty gathered trim out of them that has like scallops on each side. This has wide enough holes on this side that you could even run a string of beads through here, or a very thin ribbon could be run through there as well. Again, lots of options with these beautiful laces to either cut them up, to add ribbons and beads to them, or just use them as is. The last one on here, a little bit wrapped a little tighter, so I just took the pin out so I can get a hold of it. It's a really fine piece of lace, just gorgeous. Netted lace that, let me just check here now. So this has a definite right and wrong side, because on this side where the threads have been finished, there's little fluffy parts to the threads. That's the wrong side. The right side, the stitching is all very fine and neat without that puffy thread. And this is just, it's so delicate, so soft, and could be used as a trim on something, could be gathered along the top here and used as a gathered trim or into a flower. This top is so pretty itself. You could just cut just above where these flowers are and make 2 trims out of this, so that you could use this trim on one and you could use that fine little trim on this side to go around a project, to go around a photo. It would look just gorgeous. It also, if you wanted to do really small little flowers, if you gathered this just along the edge where you cut it, you would have that kind of a effect happening, and that's super pretty too. So again, it's all about versatility and looking at your laces in different ways, not just as the piece that you get, but all the things that you can do with it. And then they were, of course, wrapped on this picture that she sent me, which is a very old picture. And it's a wedding picture. I can see that she's in a wedding dress. She's holding a flower. And so again, another beautiful thing to work with. You could use this along with the laces and trims and use that as a topper on the cover of your journal. You could leave it and you could cut it down a bit and make it into a tag with laces on it and have it inside your journal. Probably easily pull, these layers are already coming apart here anyway. You could pull some of the layers apart on the cardboard, make it a bit thinner, and then be able to use it as a page in a very vintagey journal. It would look really nice. Those are the kind of things that she carries. Often she'll carry just one of those in her shop. So if you happen to catch it on the day that she uploads it, then that's the person that's going to get it, because those things just don't last very long, and they're not the kind of thing that she can get lots of. She gets what she can. She puts it in the shop, and those who are there to grab it get the goodies first. So check it out frequently because it is worth it. And then the last little thing that I left that was in this package to look at was the bling that I'm going to be using. And with the month of February, I'm going to be doing some things to do with hearts. I'm not really a big Valentine's person, but I love actually making projects with hearts, and it'll go along with the month of February, where it is Valentine's Day. And yeah, that's quite a shadow that I can see there. So I'm just going to put these down on this here. And she sent me 4. I bet you that's exactly what comes. And they are pearls with little rhinestones all around them and in between the pearls here too. And they're on a bit of a felt background, so they're really easy to glue on a project with some hot glue. They'll stick really well. So that is my gorgeous design team package for the month of February from AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. I hope that you'll pop over to the store and have a look at some of these goodies and some of the other goodies that she's putting into the store on a daily basis. And I hope you'll check out the designers, because I know they're going to inspire you with the beautiful projects that they're making. And I'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye for now.